Hello, everyone. Welcome in to our Black Wall Street Zoom overview. I pray that you're taking charge of your life, your business, and your relationship with God. My name is Martell Matthews. I am the co founder and COO of Black Wall Street Media and Marketing. And I want to thank you for taking out the time to listen to our company's overview and how you can become a part of what we've been able to do over this last 10 years and what we plan to do in the next decade, right? Our company is Black Wall Street Media and Marketing. I've had the pleasure of working with some amazing individuals and partnering with amazing people over the last 10 years as well. We are headquartered here in Houston, Texas. We started in 2015 right here in Houston, Texas. And over the last 10 years, we've been able to impact and influence our community positively, right? So positive that the Texas State Representative have actually gave us a certificate. You see right here behind me from State Representative Jalonda Jones for our impact and influence on the community. We've also been awarded at the Martin Luther King 40 Acres Conference for having 1 million followers online, but for more importantly, impacting people in a positive way, right? So in this call for the next 15 minutes, I'll give you a brief overview of our company, our committees, and then how you can take charge and take action to actually be a part of Black Wall Street, right? And how you can become a member. So I'll share screen here and get right into it. Definitely feel free to send us any messages as we get started. So first, I want to discuss our vision for Black Wall Street and give you a little bit of an overview of who we are, right? So again, we are Black Wall Street Media and Marketing. We've been in business for over 10 years, 10 years strong, y'all. Clap that up for the team. Shout out to our community. It's all about you. This call is about you and our community who supported us over this 10 years, helping us grow to over 1 million followers across all platforms. We have 950,000 followers on Instagram and another 150,000 on Facebook. If you're not following us, you definitely can at blackwall.st. And you can follow us there. Go follow us on social media. But what I'm most proud of is our team's ability to support business owners and entrepreneurs, right? We've positively impacted over 1,000 plus entrepreneurs and business owners over the last decade, from giving them digital marketing insights to setting up financial wellness to making sure that they got proper trust in place so they can pass down generational wealth, or to giving them proper insurance, life insurance, health insurance, bringing resources to our community, all the way to teaching people how to scale their business, right? We've really been able to help bring visibility to Black owned businesses, and we plan to continue to do that over the next 10 years and grow into more, right? Now, one thing I have to do is make sure I give acknowledgement to the Black Wall Street team, because teamwork truly does make the dream work. Our team has been able to work together to grow our brand and beyond. We put countless hours and nights and weekends of working to deliver the best result for you and for our community online, right? You have our CEO, Mr. Frank P. We have myself, our COO, Martell Matthews. We also have our CTO, Mr. Marcus Bowers. Then we have our VP of Operations, Ms. Desiree French. And we have our Head of Engagement and Community, Ms. LaShawn Chambers. And then we, as well in this picture, have our internal legal, our lawyer, Mr. Andre Fletcher. And then there's a couple of people on our team that's not in this picture, but still have put an amazing amount of time and energy into our company, such as our account manager, Ms. Destiny Polk, our other account manager, Ms. Nicole Embry, and our account manager, Mr. Donald. We call him Hollywood, right? And a host of other team members like Miss Mariana and other people who partner with the Black Wall Street. I want to thank all of you for being able to put the energy and time to help us grow our brand, right? So as we get into it, the reason why our team is important is because we are the ones who came together to build this legacy And now we want to open up the experience to let more people come into our team to help build and grow our company by way of our committees, right? So we're not just growing a brand, we're building a legacy, right? And by 2035, our vision is to be leading in community empowerment through education, entrepreneurship, and community engagement. All three of those areas are important for us because in the next decade, we want to make sure that we have measurable results on our roadmap to 2035, right? So those results look like impact over 50,000 community members when it comes to education. We want to make sure that we continue to bring skills, workshops, financial literacy programs, as well as certificates and recognition for people who are learning about entrepreneurship, learning about investing strategies into the stock market, or protecting their assets, right? We want to continue to bring this education to our community because you don't always learn everything in school, undergrad nor in college, and as well as you want to be a continued learner, right? So we want to be or continue to be a platform. We will continue to be a platform that brings that education. In addition to that, we're heavily focused on our business ownerships of minority enterprises, helping them go from where they currently are to launching to multi-million-dollar brands, billion-dollar businesses, right? We want to put more million-dollar and billion-dollar businesses into the Black community. So we have our Black Wall Street Business Incubator that over the next 10 years, we want to positively impact at least 500 at the minimum minority-owned enterprises with helping them grow and scale their company all over the Black diaspora, right, to be able to generate income and create generational wealth. In addition to that, we want to make sure that we still are having volunteer hours, right, and we invest into our community impact. So our 10,000 hour goal is to make sure that we have 10,000 volunteer hours engaging and having people be able to come put their 10,000 hours in, right? Creating opportunities and partnerships with nonprofits all over the country for people to be able to have a moment to come and to give back, right? To give back to their community and serve. And then lastly, we want to tell our stories. So we do produce movies. We've co-produced movies. We also have a Roku channel that we will be releasing in 2026, where we want to make sure we're telling our stories of the past as well as celebrating our stories in the present, right? So over the next 10 years, we want to continue to tell our stories, show our stories, and educate our community on the greatness of what our companies and what our teams are doing, right? So first, a little bit about what we do at Black Wall Street. So Black Wall Street, we started as a media directory. Actually, in 2015, we saw that there was a low area of visibility for Black-owned businesses all over the country, and the average Black dollar only stays in our community for 6 hours, right? 6 hours. So we started off by wanting to connect more people to Black-owned businesses and be able to grow. And in that same spirit, the spirit of Black Wall Street that was originally in Greenwood, Oklahoma, that we took that same spirit and brought it online. Brought it online for people to be able to market with us and get organic growth. They also can pay for paid advertising to grow their brand and be shown organically in front of our markets, right? Where we're all over the country. We're actually all over the world. Our top 5 markets is New York, Chicago, Houston, Atlanta, and then Philadelphia, right? And so people advertise with our brand currently. They pay to be promoted, or we partner to promote their initiatives and the things that they're doing. We also work with business owners who are serious about automating their marketing and scaling so more people can see what they do. We have packages all the way from $500 a month all the way to $5,000 a month, right? So all from $5,000 to $500, we have packages of people who pay our team and our company to help grow their brand and do their marketing. So if you're interested in any marketing or advertising, you definitely will be able to reach out to us to help you with your business and get more exposure. And part of being on these committees is to give back, but also to give you resources and education as well. So let's talk about each committee and how you can be impacted by or how you can make an impact in our community, right? So as Black Wall Street, we have 8 committees that we are launching in reference to our 10-year anniversary. So now, after being in business for 10 years, we're deciding to grow and bring in more people that can make a difference in the impact. And so I'm gonna give you an overview and a breakdown of each of these 8 committees over this next few minutes here. It's imperative for me to let you know that you can be a committee lead or you can be a committee member, right? So you have both options as a committee lead or a committee member of each of the 8 committees that you see on the screen. And I'll talk about each of them in depth a little bit here as an overview. And then once you actually apply to be a part of the committee, then you'll get even more information. This is just a high level overview to tell you a bit about the committees. Once you apply and join that committee, you'll get more information. So our committee structure, there's 4 structures to each committee that we have. The first is leadership and governance, because we want to make sure that there's clear roles, accountabilities, and decision making per committee. So when you join the committee, you know what's your responsibility, you know the things that we're asking of you in that committee, and how you can actually make your biggest impact in that committee, right? Next is number 2 is our community engagement and outreach. The whole purpose of these committees is to increase our engagement, outreach, and impact. It's great to have influence, but we want to make sure we continue to utilize our influence to create impact, right? So when you have a committee, we would be leaning on you to build relationships, to mobilize volunteers, and to ensure that all the activities from our company is truly impacting the community. I mean, the community, right? Number 3 is programs and impact delivery. So each committee that you have, we're designing and executing a program per committee. Each program will be released, and you'll have milestones and goals per quarter for the year that you're able to reach and make sure that we're hitting, so we can quantify the growth and quantify the impact that we're having on the community, the community, right? So we want to quantify those things. And then lastly, we have fundraising and sponsorship. So every committee, we will have fundraising and sponsorship for that committee. So that way we can bring the resources, the financial resources, as well as the human capital resources to be able to have fundraising and give back and make a true impact all over the nation with each committee that we have. So to jump right into it, let's get into our first committee and building legacy. Actually, the reason why we have created these committees is to increase our legacy. Our first 10 years of growth was mainly about influence and increasing the influence online. Our next 10 years of growth is about legacy in the real world and making an impact. So if you have the heart of an individual who wants to make an impact, then you're in the right room. Black Wall Street is the community for you. If you want to make a global impact, Black Wall Street is the community and committee for you. Okay. And the first thing that we'll be focusing on is our 10-year anniversary, Legacy Weekend anniversary. We're hosting our 10-year anniversary this November the 8th and the 9th of 2025 in Houston, Texas. If you're interested, if you're in Houston, or if you want to fly to Houston to be a part of the Legacy Weekend, you can text BWS to 888-111 to get updates about the Black Wall Street 10-year anniversary weekend. And let me tell you a little bit about what will be going on during that weekend, right? So on November the 8th of 2025, we will have a business conference and a fishbowl competition. So the business conference is going to be where you want to be. If you are serious about being a business owner, becoming a business owner, or getting around people who are elevating and truly making an impact in the world, this is the conference for you, right? We'll have keynote speakers about wealth, legacy, and we'll talk about the future of Black Wall Street. We'll have different panels about AI and tech, finances, real estate, marketing, and branding. We'll also have breakout work sessions where you can learn about contracting and social media growth and different scaling hacks and tricks that the millionaires are using, showing you what the billionaires are doing with data and how to take advantage of that data, right? We'll also have networking, speed networking. We'll have a vendor showcase where you can have vendors and you can shop with other Black-owned businesses. And you yourself, if you own a business or own a brand, you may want to be there in the room as a vendor expo. So you'll have the opportunity to be in the room for our 10-year legacy weekend. In addition to that, on that day, we also will have a fishbowl pitch competition. This competition is what I want. Imagine Shark Tank. This is like coming onto Shark Tank, but you're coming into Black Wall Street where we'll have judges. You'll be able to give a 5 to 7 minute pitch, and the winner will receive a cash prize, will receive marketing support and PR to be exposure and media coverage for their business and for what they're doing. If you yourself have a business or you know someone with a business, they can go to the fishbowlexperience.com. Right here, you'll see the fishbowlexperience.com, and they have a chance to win up to $50,000 in cash prize, right? They can click the word register, submit the form on the fishbowlexperience.com to be one of the companies that's able to pitch their business, right? Put their name, their business information, a short business pitch summary, an optional pitch video, which is recommended, and then hit submit. And then you'll get a message about your eligibility to come and pitch your company for Black Wall Street in front of our community. The winner will receive a cash prize, will receive an interview, as well as some PR to release and have more people knowing about your brand, right? So that's all happening on November the 8th. That's Saturday. And then at the evening, we also will have a VIP experience that we'll talk about for people who are in the VIP section, are the executive people who come. And then November the 9th is going to be the next day. We're hosting a cousins reunion. So the cousins reunion is imagine a family reunion, right? Because we all cousins, right? We're gonna have a family day as access for the family, for the friends, but also a great place to come network. Have food, we'll have music, we'll be celebrating legacy. We'll have fun games for everybody from the kids to the elders, right? We'll have moments of honoring our storytelling, our ancestors. We'll have community connection. We'll have live performances as well. And there will be a few closing celebrations. We'll have some celebrities in the room. We'll have some great influencers who will come and speak to you that day as well. So I'm excited. It's going to be an event that you don't want to miss. So again, November the 8th and November the 9th is the Black Wall Street 10-year legacy weekend. You don't want to miss it. Be there, be in the room, right? So to get into our committees that is happening is we have 8 different committees. The first committee that we have is the event planning committee. So for our event planning committees, we have 2 major events that we host at Black Wall Street every single year. The one event is our Juneteenth celebration, the same event that State Representative Jalonda Jones came and gave us the resolution for being in business and making an impact for 10 years. That's an event that we want to continue to have every single year to make sure that we tell our story. Because if we don't tell our story, who else will, right? And then our second big event every year is the Black Wall Street Legacy Weekend, which will happen every November. And this year is the first annual Black Wall Street Legacy Weekend, celebrating 10 years of being in business. But this will continue to happen every year, right? In addition to that, we do have and host a monthly masterclass events that the event planning committee will be over and will oversee the different partnerships that we do with the monthly Zooms. And then lastly, we do co-partner and hosted events. Like we have a few that we've co-hosted over the years and we continue to co-host, like the Texas Black Expo or the 40 Acres Conference. We have a few different ones that come up every year, right? But you can also submit. You can have an event and you want to co-partner with Black Wall Street. You'll submit that partnership to this committee, and this committee will oversee which events Black Wall Street will continue to do and oversee every year. So if you have a heart and a passion for event planning, or you want to be a part of the future events, this is the committee for you. When you sign up for the form, make sure you click that you want to be a lead or a committee member on the event planning committee. Our second committee is the Pitch Competition Impact Committee. This committee is a part of our Fishbowl experience that I just briefly spoke about, but this committee is bigger than just that one fishbowl competition. We actually recreate that same experience throughout the year, right? We've done one recently at Prairie View University. In January, we went and we held a pitch competition where we were able to have top 3 winners come up, and the first winner received a cash prize. So if you have a passion for entrepreneurship and for the future of entrepreneurship, and you want to continue to help us expand this side of the business and giving back, and impacting and educating, and you want to be a mentor, or you want to donate and sponsor and help these businesses grow, this is the committee for you. Join our pitch competition committee, and you'll be able to be a part of Black Wall Street, giving back to entrepreneurs and helping them grow their business. Number 3 is our Legacy and Heritage Committee. As Black Wall Street, we originally started with the energy and the spirit of the original Black Wall Street that happened in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And we believe that it is extremely imperative for us to tell our stories to our future generation, as well as to people who are currently living but don't necessarily know all of our stories. For instance, we released and helped release the documentary on our platform about Mr. Alonzo Herndon. Alonzo Herndon was the first Black millionaire out of Atlanta, Georgia. This man grew up as a slave. He went from a slave to becoming a millionaire by way of owning real estate, owning barbershops, as well as he started the Atlanta Life Insurance Company. And Mr. Alonzo Herndon was so great that his company, the Atlanta Life Insurance Company, was just purchased in 2023 by Magic Johnson. Was recently purchased. So a Black heritage company was then purchased by another Black man and is still being in business today. So we want to continue to preserve the stories of our community and tell these stories via our podcasts, via our shows and our movies and documentaries, right? Because we are a media as well as marketing company. So if you're interested in being a part of the production of such movies and shows, or the process of which shows we show to our community, this is the great committee for you to join, and make sure you check out that committee. All right, number 4 is our Entrepreneurship and Small Business Committee. This committee is really focused on helping our businesses go from $1 million companies to $1 billion companies, right? If you look at the IRS, a company that is considered a small business is still generating less than 5, 10, 50 million. It's still considered a small business with the IRS, right? And so we want to help our companies go from being not $1 million companies, but $1 billion companies. And so part of our business incubator is to help structure and set up the roadmap for entrepreneurs to see how do you scale and grow to that level. While they're scaling and growing, we have vendor showcases where we get opportunities for businesses to come showcase and obtain new customers and more information, get leads, right, to generate more sales. And then this committee also focuses on really integrating in digital AI tools, e-commerce strategies, and automating workflows for business owners who may not know how to do it yet, but they need it because the automating your companies and utilizing AI is the way of the future. All the millionaires and billionaires are utilizing these tools to grow their companies, right? So they're doing something right. Success leaves clues. So you probably should be too. And a lot of people just don't have the education. That's where this committee really comes in and help businesses grow. So if you're interested in helping other entrepreneurs, that's the committee for you. Our 5th committee is the Volunteer and Outreach Committee. Now, the whole goal of this committee is to make sure that we continue to partner with other brands that are making a true difference in the world, in our Black diaspora and beyond, and giving our opportunity to come and support as well, right? For instance, we partner with companies and nonprofits all over the country. One nonprofit here in Houston that we partner with is the Hoodies for Healing Association. They have been donating and volunteering and serving the homeless since 2020. Every Sunday from 9:30 to 11 a.m. They're out there giving back. So if you are interested in volunteering and outreach, then this is the committee for you. And you can join this committee and be a part of the planning for which committees or which volunteer opportunities we take a part of, as well as helping lead those opportunities, right? So this will be a great committee for you. All right, number six. Number six is the fundraising and sponsorship committee. This committee is powerful because it powers our mission. Everything that we want to do to make sure that we can identify and engage with the community and have long-term success comes with having proper funding and sponsorship, right? And that's not always just physical capital. That's also human capital, resources for people to come out and truly make an experience when we're helping the community give back. So if you have a passion for giving out funds and sponsoring and connecting with other resources who can be donors and can be stakeholders in Black Wall Street to have also you do have a write-off because we do have the BWS Foundation. So it is actually a nonprofit that you're giving back to, then this is the committee you want to be a part of. Whether you are the actual donor or if you want to help us with growing the donorship for our corporation, we'll love to have you a part of the fundraising and sponsorship committee. Next is our health and wellness initiative. This committee is extremely important to me. My family has experienced different illnesses with some, whether it's mental illnesses or loss of life. And I think it's extremely important for us to impact the Black community and give us more information about physical wellness, mental wellness, and nutritional wellness, right? So this committee will be focused on partnering with other nonprofits that are already trailblazing the way when it comes to the health and wellness initiatives. And we want to shine a light on what they're doing, as well as create our own effort to impact and uplift that health and wellness in the Black diaspora, right? Because health truly is wealth. So if you're interested in increasing the health and wellness of our community, this is the committee for you. And then last but not least is our general member committee. So if you've seen all of our first 7 committees and you're like, man, I really want to be a part of Black Wall Street. I don't have a specific committee that I want to do. However, I want to assist, I want to support, I want to be a part of this greatness, and I want to create legacy as well. Then you can always join our general member committee, which you will be able to have access, be a part of our committee group chats, as well as know things that are coming up just by being an active member to support across all of our committees, right? So these are our 8 committees. The 8 committees that you're able to register for and become a part of. These committees will be officially launching January 1st of 2026. Okay, January 1st of 2026 is when we'll officially launch each committee. Up until then, you can still join the committees now, and we will be focused first on the Black Wall Street 10-year anniversary legacy weekend. So if you're a committee member, you'll be able to get resources to come to the legacy weekend, help support, help volunteer for the weekend. And then afterwards, we will start diving in to each of your committees and the goals of that committee. But let's talk about the legacy weekend and how you can be a part. So for the legacy weekend, you can go to eventbrite.com, right? And you'll have access to Black Wall Street 10-year legacy weekend where you can sign up for a plethora of things. One, you can receive, as a committee member, you will receive 30% off of everything, right? If you are a committee member, you're able to access and come to the event, whether you want to have general admission, that'll give you access to both days of the event, or you can get a VIP ticket, which with the VIP ticket, you'll get a VIP badge. You'll also receive a VIP gift bag, and you'll get entry to the VIP only area and lounge area during the Black Wall Street weekend. And then thirdly, you can get the executive ticket, which the executive ticket will give you everything that the VIP level gets, as well as you'll get access to and invited to a private event only, invitation only event. We'll have a few influencers and celebrities in the room that you can come network with. This is for our top tier executives, influencers, celebrities, and VIPs that's attending the legacy weekend. We have people flying in from all over the country, right? We're gonna have over 200 plus people at this business conference in this cousins reunion. So it's the type of individuals you really want to be around and you'll get complimentary exclusive access at the event as well, just to get more resources and information while you're there, right? And then lastly, if you own a business or if you know someone who owns a business, you can tell them they can get a vendor spot because they're going to have the right people in the room where they can sell their products, promote their initiatives and what they do, and also collect the data, right? You want to collect the data that's coming in from the different people in the room, getting their emails, their phone numbers, so you can build a relationship with those different individuals. So if you're interested here, you'll be able to go to Black Wall Street on Eventbrite. And then you can also get the apparel, right? I'm wearing the Black Wall Street t-shirt right now. You can get your Black Wall Street tee shipped to you right directly from this link for Black Wall Street weekend and beyond. So it's definitely a space that you want to go to and tap in with here on the Eventbrite. We'll also send over these links once you join the committee. So the next steps, if you're interested in being a part of the opportunity to make an impact, first, you are going to apply to become a part of the Black Wall Street Committee. The way for you to apply is to go to our Instagram page. You'll see blackwall.st. If you go to our main page in our bio, you'll hit click more and go to our nonprofit, BWS Foundation. Go to our nonprofit page. Once you arrive here in the bio, you will click the link in the bio and then click join our committee. From here, you'll fill out your name, your information, right? I can take you through a quick sample of it. Let's say if I filled out my name, Martell, email, Martell at Black Wall Street, phone number, just do a sample, city and state, Houston, Texas. My handle, I'll do at Martell Matthews, my website, trustavio.com, my insurance brand. Then I'll click next, right? Oh, see, they actually make sure it's the right number, a real number, so you can't just put anything. Okay, so boom. Then I'll click next. Once you get next, then you can click which committees you're interested in. So once you get to this page, if you would like to be in more than one committee, you can pick more than one, or you can pick one or two. Let's say you want 3 committees you want to be a part of, right? You can pick however many committees you like to be a part of. Then you can choose if you would prefer to be a lead, a committee member, or if you're open to either. And then you would click next. And then we will have you, what is your professional background and area of expertise? You'll give us a little information. I'm just going to type sample. And then we ask, are there specific causes or communities you're passionate about supporting through this work, right? And so if you got, I'm going to put sample, if you have particular things you want Black Wall Street to maybe consider and focus on, you'll let us know right here. And then you hit submit. And voila, just like that, you have registered to be a part of whichever committees you're interested in. And one of our committee leads will reach out to you to tell you the next steps for that committee, right? Also, you will then get access to join our WhatsApp group. We'll invite you to join our WhatsApp group where we put all the updates, communication, and collaboration for our committees. Then we'll ask you to submit your photo. You're going to send us a picture of you that you would like to be recognized as a committee member. We'll create a flyer for you as well as being an official committee member of Black Wall Street. So you're going to send that photo to contact us at blackwallst.net, right? Send that photo to us, and then we will have weekly calls. So leading up to the Black Wall Street weekend, all committee members are meeting together, every Thursday at 7 p.m., right? 7 p.m. every Thursday for the next 7 weeks up to Black Wall Street weekend. We will be meeting at 7 p.m. via Zoom. So you can meet virtually. You can join the Zoom call to stay updated, to know what tasks we have and what we're planning every single week until November the 8th and 9th. A few benefits and perks for being a part of the committee is that, one, you'll get free access to the Black Wall Street weekend, right? As a committee member. Now, if you want to purchase a vendor table for yourself or your family, we're going to give you a 30% discount for any vendor tables and tickets that you want. Also, we'll give you a 30% discount code to give to your friends and family that you want to attend. Since you are a committee member, you will receive access to be able to give perks to your network, right? Additionally to that, you can also apply to speak at the Black Wall Street weekend if you want to speak on the conference stage or be one of the conference one of the people on stage as a for the different conference talks that we're doing for the panel. If you want to be a part of the panel, you can apply to be a part of the panel. No guarantee that you will get selected. We do have a few people already on the list. However, you do have the opportunity since you are a committee member. And then lastly, you will be able to apply to be featured on the Black Wall Street Masterclass. So the last Saturday of every month, we do Black Wall Street Masterclasses where you can apply to be a part of the masterclass and you can come and speak to the Black Wall Street community and let them know, educate them on your services and what you do and on how they can, one, support you and how you can support them through serving them and giving back, right? So these, again, are the 8 committees. The 8 committees, again, is the Event Planning Committee, the Pitch Competition Committee, the Legacy and Heritage Committee, our Entrepreneurship and Small Business Committee, our Volunteer and Community Outreach Committee, our Fundraising and Sponsorship Committee, the Health and Wellness Committee, and then last but not least, the General Committee. If you are interested in being a part of any of these committees, after watching this video, you can go to bws.foundation, our nonprofit page, click in the bio, and fill out the committee form. Again, you can also follow us directly here at BWS Foundation or at blackwallstreet.net if you're not following us on Instagram. Additionally, we are also on Facebook as Black Wall Street. So you can definitely follow us on Facebook as well. We go back to the page. Here you go, right here. You'll see us in the front here, so you'll know it's us as Black Wall Street. You can follow us on Facebook and just stay tapped in, right, to all the different things that we're doing. So again, welcome in for those who are getting ready to join our committee. We're happy to have you here with us. If you have any questions or if you got any questions for us, you can send us a message directly on our Instagram, or you can message me at Martell Matthews on Instagram as well. Super excited to have y'all a part of where we're headed. We are heading to continue to shift the culture, shift the mindset, and provide the resources that our community needs to build a true, stable Black economy, of Black excellence, right? So we can't wait to have you a part of our team, a part of our committees as a lead or as a member. Welcome in. And for those who just want to support, welcome in as well. Thank you for listening to this video and learning more about what we're doing as a company. We look forward to having you a part. May God bless you and may you be abundant moving forward. And we'll see you on the committee calls. Much love and peace out.